Hi, Steve Hackney here, author and creator of the Business Growth System. What we're talking about is the 12 essentials of marketing your business, and we're up to number 7, which is an inquiry generation website. Obviously, this is for people who are selling products and services where you need to generate some kind of inquiry. Most business owners really don't have a clue when it comes to creating a website that works online, and most web designers are exactly the same. We've done an enormous amount of testing when it comes to websites. Our own businesses are very, very successful online, generating hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds and dollars every single year. And I've been online since 1996, selling products and services from literally $20 or £20 to £60,000 or dollars and everything in between. Basically, we know what works online, and we, as I said, we do a lot of testing. And what I want to reveal to you today is, if you like, the basic format, the basic template for creating an inquiry generation website. So that's a website that is geared to generating inquiries on autopilot for you. The first thing is the headline. The headline obviously goes to the top of the page. The headline is not the name of your business. The headline has to be a powerful, benefit-orientated headline that as soon as visitors arrive on your site, they think, yeah, this is for me. It's so easy for them to click the back button and go somewhere else. So you've got to grab them in those first few seconds with your headline. The next thing is the page links. Page links, again, as I said, we've tested this format. The page links should go on the left-hand side of your page rather than on the top. For 99.5% of businesses, the page links need to go down the left-hand side. Number 3 is the inquiry form. The inquiry form should always go on the right-hand side above what we call the fold. So when the page loads, it's above halfway so people can actually see the inquiry form as soon as the page loads. Again, put it on the right-hand side. Very, very important. Add the telephone number to the top of the form as well, because obviously you want people to phone as well as to complete the online forms. The next thing, and probably the most important thing, is your video. Video goes up front, centre, again above the fold. You cannot underestimate the power of having video on your website. If you haven't got video on your website right now, it's something that you need to get on as soon as you can. It really makes a huge difference. If you're not using video, your website is at least 50% underperforming. It's that important. The video needs to be created to generate the inquiry. Explain to people why they should buy from you, why they should inquire. The whole video is all about how do we get people to inquire for our business. It's the primary objective that you have. Next thing is what we call the secondary objective. Now, your primary objective, as I've just said, is to generate the inquiry. But clearly, everybody that arrives on your site isn't going to buy from you there and then. So what we need to do is create what we call a secondary objective, which is a way that we can actually get their name and email address from them, so we can then market to them and follow up with them on a regular basis over the coming days, weeks and months. So when they are ready to buy, you are really front of mind. Way to do that is to offer what we call a widget, and a widget can be anything at all. The best sorts of widgets, if you like, to give away for free are things like special reports, white papers, books, these sorts of things. And as long as you create them for your intended target market, they will be desired by them. So things like, a buyer's guide on 12 mistakes people make when buying your product or service, things like that really do entice people to give you their name and email address. Then that enables us to follow up with them by email, which is obviously cost effective. You can automate that, so you don't actually have to keep sending emails. You can automate that in what's called an autoresponder sequence. That's really what it takes to create a lead generation, an inquiry generation website. Just those factors there will make a massive difference. Go back to your existing website, look at it, compare it to this and all this. Are you really using it? And if you're not, make the changes and you will be astounded with the difference that it makes as soon as you've made those changes. Okay, that's it for part 7. I'll see you in part 8.